Hey, Viola Rules here, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3, and there's no time to explain. Well, there's time to explain. We're looking for a clue. Oh, hi there, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Stop moving. There we go. Wait, I found a hidden Monokuma. Yes, there are still hidden Monokumas to get, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, but we need to power up our friendship level. We need to get it high enough to be able to do... Yeah, so basically, these numbers indicate the power level we need, so we need at least power level 1. So we need to walk around, find our friends, get powered up. Oh, God, what? Oh, God, what? Okay, whoa. I did not realize that the SS Scows were patrolling around. Okay, that scared me. Well, guess there's only one way to go down. There's a staircase. Why is there a staircase here? Was this staircase supposed to be unlocked by a mysterious item? There must be clues here. I have to investigate. Well, let's head down. Okay, yeah, so this is where we're supposed to start. And these are ability to smack things to get these things out of the way. So let's see what's down here. So, underground passage that leads to what? More debris. I don't know how fast this timer at the top will move. Or if it's just based on what you're doing at the time. It's broken, but from this door. This must be an ultimate lab. Maybe Kokichi's? It isn't open, but there's only one ultimate lab left. Okay. It's Kokichi's, the ultimate supreme leader lab. This door isn't supposed to open. Per the rules, if a student dies before their ultimate research lab is opened, then that lab will remain closed. Right, we were told that about Rantaro's thing, but Keebo's explosives broke the door. I should be able to get inside. I have to go inside. Wow. Dice. So this is Kokichi's lab. It certainly does have that evil organization feel. But there's nothing that would identify the remnants of despair, because he wasn't a remnant of despair. Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair. Hope? Despair? At that time, Kaido was in the SS Skull, but it didn't seem like he knew anything about the remnants of despair. Kokichi and Kaido weren't there when we used that flashback light. Even without that memory, the truth is the same. If this lab was made for Kokichi, there should be some links to the remnants. Perhaps it's hidden somewhere. I should investigate thoroughly. Okie dokie. So, let's have a look around. Let's take a look at the central chair. This is Kokichi's chair. Definitely something a supreme leader would sit in. But something feels off. It's all too cliché. It feels as if this entire room is just an elaborate prank. That's very fitting for Kokichi, isn't it? Okay. Showcase? There are matching shoes and suits of many colors here. If this is the ultimate supreme leader's lab, are these uniforms for other members of the organization? There are some unsettling objects here. Gas masks, handcuffs. But there are also wigs and glasses for disguises, I imagine. But they seem comical. This doesn't seem like something the remnants of despair would use. Supercar? A supercar? Is this the kind of thing that members of this evil organization drive around? But would an evil organization really want to drive around in such flashy cars? This is more like a child's idea of what an evil organization would have. Helicopter? A toy helicopter? Is this Kokichi's? Possibly. Every single time I click on something, time passes. Emblem. This must be the emblem of the organization that Kokichi leads. But do the Remnants of Despair put up emblems? Why wouldn't they? Oh. Looks like the controller is over there. Oh. A large table, one I imagine is used for strategy meetings. There's nothing of particular interest on top of the table. Okay, so time only passes if I look at stuff that's relevant to the case. Not every single time I look at something. Good. Book. There's a collection of files here, bound like a book. The complete history of Hope's Peak Academy? I picked up the book and began rapidly flipping through the pages, and inside... Oh hey, stuff from the first game. Information on Hope's Peak Academy, Future Foundation, and the Remnants of Despair. This is a history of the battle between Hope and Despair. But we've already remembered all this. We know this information. I don't suppose it'd make for a particularly useful clue. I don't suppose. No, something's not right. Something is off, because the things written in this book...
Got a minute?
Do you have time to read a book? Oh, hello, Maki. Ah, Maki. I flinched in surprise as Maki peeked at the thick book in my hands. The complete history of Hope's Peak Academy? What's the point of reading this now? You already remembered Hope's Peak Academy with the flashback light, didn't you?
No.
Yes, I thought that as well.
Hey!
Hey, Maki, this is perfect timing. Will you come with me? For what?
Is that alright?
I need you to tell me everything you remember about the history of Hope's Peak Academy.
Why?
But why?
That's...
I need to check something important. I don't really understand, but I just need to talk about it, right? She gave me a big, almost theatrical sigh, then started speaking in bored narration.
It all began at Hope's Peak Academy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Right.
The world was plunged into ruin, and humanity into the depths of despair. This tragic event was caused by a lone high school girl. The ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. In order to fulfill her plans to plunge humanity and the world into utter despair, she organized the killing game of Hope's Peak Academy's 78th class.
Yep.
Trapped by the ultimate despair, the 78th
There are all
class
the deaths.
was forced to participate in the killing game. But in the end, Junko Enoshima died at the hands of the very killing game she masterminded. With her death, the despair outbreaks ended, and the world slowly began to recover. But the remnants of despair continued to carry out Junko's legacy of despair. The Future Foundation was established to fight against them, and there until one day,
Sorry.
the war suddenly ended.
The meteorites, right? You can skip that part. Is that alright?
Do you remember anything about the new Hope's Peak Academy? As for Hope's Peak Academy...
It was later rebuilt by former members of the Future Foundation and resumed operations. They continued to scout students who possessed ultimate-level talent, and that's all we know.
This doesn't make sense. No, that doesn't make sense. Because what Maki just told me is exactly what I remember. Then what is written in this book? Are these just lies? Or are they? I turned to one of the pages almost without thinking.
No.
It's just the afterword written on the last page. It says that these documents were collected by several esteemed researchers. This is the most thorough, most accurate book written on the subject. Well, it says it's the complete history, so what's the problem? The problem is, if this is true... What, Suichi? You can't keep information from me. We can't ignore these inconsistencies. I should investigate more. What inconsistencies? In order to investigate this, I need to know more about Kokichi. I found this in his lab, after all.
Hey!
Maki, I think I'm going to go to Kokichi's room now. Why Kokichi's room? I have to verify something. I have to determine whether the things he said were the truth, which things he said were the truth and which were lies. Including if he was really a remnant of despair. Huh? There's no doubt that he was a remnant of despair, because in that memory...
Okay.
Well, whatever. If that's what you want to do, then I won't stop you. Thank you. I would never have imagined this. That Kokichi's lie might be the breakthrough we need to find the truth. Is Maki coming with us? And what is happening? Oh, the flashback light that we got hit with by Monokuma at the end of the last class trial seems to be kicking in. What is this? What's happening? Okay.
Hey, what's going on?
Hello. Are you one of the chosen for the Gofer Project?
Gofer Project?
I saw you on a flyer on the ground.
That's the Remnants of Despair's doing. Gofer Project participants are classified.
Are you one of them? I'm really good at remembering faces.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Just a case of mistaken identity, I'm afraid.
Oh, right, because we're trying to cover up that we're involved so we don't get hunted.
They're all students from Hope's Peak Academy, aren't they? I'm just a normal high school student. I don't have any special talent.
I see. But you look just like him.
Don't worry about that. Hey, listen, should you really be outside right now? The meteor...
I'm not scared of them. Because my dad told me the Future Foundation will take care of those meteorites. If the Gofer Project succeeds, then the meteorites won't fall down.
Wait, what?
No, I've heard the Gofer Project doesn't exist to save us. Have you heard the rumor? All the participants died in an accident.
You're wrong! They didn't die!
How would you know that?
Because those people are the heroes that will save the world, right?
The Gofer Project wasn't created to save us. Never mind.
Heroes don't die! Heroes don't give up! That's why they're still alive! Because they're heroes!
Okay, so this is after we wiped our memories to make us forget that we were ultimates.
Heroes?
That was a memory, right?
No.
It's from that flashback light. This flashback light has a special effect.
Is this...
Suichi, just now.
Okay.
That must have been the flashback light. The one that Monokuma used after Kaido's trial. After Kaido's trial?
Hey.
Hey, what did you remember? That memory was from when I tried to get away from the Gofer Project and threw away my talent.
Yeah.
I remembered the same thing. But why? Why did Monokuma give us that memory? And will we experience another flashback like the one we just saw? I don't know, but I can't hesitate now.
Hey.
Yeah, we are on a time crunch. Let's go. Maki, let's focus on the investigation. There are a lot of things we need to check.
Well...
You're heading to Kokichi's room, right? Then I'll go with you. Thank you, because I need you. Huh? You will?
Because...
There's something about him. Something about him concerns me. That's why I want to check. She looks worried. Did that flashback? What? Do you want to die? Did she work for Kokichi at some point? Wouldn't that be a twist? No, nothing. Let's go. Even so, a hero, huh? Friendship power up! You've increased your bond. You can move more debris than before. Awesome. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we're looking for Kokichi's room. Kokichi. Which room was his? I see him. Kokichi Oma's room. Ooh, wow, it's a mess in here. Why does he have the Rantaro doll in here? So, this is Kokichi's room. I don't know where he got all this stuff, but he hoarded a lot of things. It's unsettling, but we should investigate it. Right. Yeah. By investigating this room, we might learn more about Kokichi. Kokichi said that he was the leader of an organization opposed to the Gofer Project. In that effort, he tried to take the position of the mastermind. Flashback Light helped us remember that that organization was the Remnants of Despair. Kokichi was the leader of the Remnants of Despair. But is that the real truth? I feel as though there may be a lie in there. So I can't inspect the board over here, but apparently he thought Maki was suspicious, Keebo was weird. He's trying to connect Kaede and Rantaro for some reason. Trustworthy? He had us marked down and that the monocodes were annoying. Well, I can agree with that. There are several cardboard boxes filled with documents. These look like blueprints. Blueprints? They're mostly drawings of childish fantasy weapons like ray guns and beam swords. I wonder if the electro hammer and electro bomb blueprints are here. Maybe he drew whatever came to mind and then selected a few for Miu to create.
I don't understand.
Looking at everything, a lot of these childish designs seem impossible to create. That might have been Kokichi's intention. His intention?
Remember.
He could have prepared a few fake blueprints to mask the real ones. It's nearly impossible to check all of them, lowering the chance someone would find it. You mean there might be something important hidden among all this stuff? I believe that is a possibility, but we don't have time to look. Then I'll do it. Huh? Maki took a seat in front of one of the boxes and began searching the blueprints. Maki?
Thank you.
Thank you. No problem. Okay, great. So she's going to check that for us. Let's see. Collected evidence. Ah, is this the hidden camera I set up in the library? And this is the inner tube that was floating in the pool. Ah, and this is the book from the caged child seance. He was gathering all the evidence from the past incidents? The murder weapons aren't here, but why on earth was he gathering all this? No, it's pointless to try and understand what he was thinking. Perhaps you're right. Interesting. Coats pad. It's a monocoats pad. They were given to all of us as motives during Karumi's case. But the motive videos were switched up, so we each got someone else's video.
That's true.
I don't believe this motive video is Kokichi's. Then there's no point in looking, is there? No, we should check. I want to know what he knew. It would explain his actions. When I touched my finger to the pad, the video started playing. Kokichi Oma's motive video. Oh, he did have his own.
It's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado...
What? Kokichi's...
Kokichi Oma, the ultimate supreme leader. He caused mayhem the world over as the leader of the secret organization, DICE. And by mayhem, I mean petty nonviolent crimes and harmless pranks.
He was the leader of a prank organization?
Anyway, Kokichi had 10 loyal goons working for him. These goons were like friends and family, the most important people in his life. But then, a terrible event befell those precious people. What kind of event? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
Looks like they all got captured and imprisoned.
No.
So this was Kokichi's motive video?
Why?
Why did he have his own motive video? Did he exchange it with someone else?
No.
Or maybe he was given his own motive video from the start. Like Kurumi. True, because if Kurumi received her own, then that means somebody else also received their own. So it was Kokichi.
I see.
Oh, so Kurumi wasn't the only one who got their own motive video. Well, either way, it doesn't matter anymore. That is true, but the content of that motive video is disconcerting. It's inconsistent with the information we already knew about Kokichi. But what can I deduce from that? Yeah. I never thought that a motive video would be a concern now. Kokichi gathering all those pieces of evidence was a coincidence, right? What else can I look at in here? Guess we can just talk to Maki at this point. You find anything?
Hey.
Hey, I wanted to ask you something. What is it, Maki?
Well,
Kaido believed Kokichi. He believed that someone's watching this killing game.
what do you mean?
What do you think? Kokichi does have a compelling point. This killing game only makes sense if there's an audience. Why else would there be all of these rules designed to make it more interesting? It's just like Junko Enoshima's killing game from the past. Monokuma is particularly strict about upholding the rules and livening up the killing game. Is it because someone's watching? But we're all that's left of humanity, aren't we?
I don't understand.
Even if he did say it was to show someone, no one else is alive anywhere else, right? I wonder if someone really did infiltrate this place.
Okay.
That is a mystery. But all mysteries conceal some truth. There's still a truth to find in this killing game. Whether that truth is hope or despair is another matter entirely. Killing game has been added? Okay. Cool. That covers just about everything in Kokichi's room.
Hey,
If you're done, you can leave. I'm going to check the blueprints. But
because
we rely on you the most, especially in this situation. After all, you're Kaido's sidekick. Maki. Before you go, I found something strange that I want you to look at. Something strange. What is this? Is this a real will? This isn't a will, it says.
this
I think it is a real will, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's fake. He was a liar, after all. But if it is real, why did he leave it?
Could it be?
He left us this information in case his plan failed. He did? I don't think he would do something like that. Well, we should look inside, then we'll know more. When I opened the envelope, small pieces of paper fell out. A second message. The wall next to the boiler. Second message is on the wall next to the boiler in the rear garden. That's all. It's probably another one of his horrible pranks. I'm not sure about that.
But
I should investigate just in case. It might be an important clue.
okay.
Do what you want. Just don't waste any time. It'll be dawn before you know it. Yeah. Alright, I should head to the boiler in the garden. Okay, and we'll do that in the next episode. Okay, and it looks like even though Maki won't be with us, we do keep the friendship power from our bond with her. So, that's good. But if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like. Also be sure to like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter, as well as for my Patreon, and check out my reaction channel. All those links will be in the description below. And subscribe for more. And if you are subscribed or a new subscriber right now, be sure to hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload videos. This is Viola Rules, signing off. Talk to you later.